Of just staying, see how she's staying standing right now. Then once I feel like, my back's recovering a little bit, then I can start to apply the pressure again, okay? So there's little things you can do to help. Stand. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Now I'm going to do the chair thing one more time. And when I come around to the chair, right, I'm just going to kind of line it up so she's just automatically going to go to that side. I want her to slide in. This is the other thing too, is when I'm doing this, you want to talk about this for a second. When you're lining things up like this, we're getting a dog to come into a position, okay? You want to make it so it naturally flows into their kind of thinking process. You don't want everything to be jerky. So if I'm coming around and she may be more apt to, we'll make the phone ringing as part of the phone ringing here as part of the natural order of things. Phones can ring and things can go on. Of course, I'm not going to answer it. It goes into messaging here. But the same thing here, okay, is what I was saying is when you're getting a dog to come around and go in a line up a certain way, you want to try to line it up so that it's kind of naturally flowing into that position through how you're using the leash, how I'm using influence, okay, because it ties in easier, okay. She comes into agreement with it. If it's jerky and you're jerking and all this stuff, it's not going to line up as quickly at all, okay, because she's, it's about understanding, okay. So leash technique is very important when you do this. I'm going to do this one more time to kind of finish the exercise and see how this goes. She wants to lay down. Now I'm not going to let her lay down. This is part of it, right? So it's about what I want. So here, and this is what I was talking about, you don't want to be so routine oriented. See how she wants to lay down? Now I'm saying, no, I want you to stay with sit. I don't want to touch the chair. Okay. And what you'll see too is because it's about who's in control. Okay? So you don't want the dog to take control that way and then to initiate, okay, a certain response, okay, in training. In fact, I'm going to move her away from the chair a little bit here. I don't want to touch either. So here, what I'll do, same thing, is I want her to come into agreement, because we're really advocating about having an understanding, okay, who's in control, okay, and you have to communicate that to the leash and establish that, because again, dealing with control issues, okay, you make sure that you get the relationship side of things right first, then the response will line up properly. Okay, so relationship first, having understanding by advocating about me being in control, then I move into the response side of things, okay? So it's about fading in, then response. So this is what I'm doing right now. Now I'm going to go into the command. Coco, stand. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good. Over. Good. So sit. You see this? Very happy with that. Excellent. Okay. She responded very, very well. So again, you want to try to always you do in training, try to end on a good note. Okay. When you're increasing expectations. Okay. Kind of want to make it so that you know how far to push it. Okay. How far to go with it. Okay. So you always want to then add on. You can extend the exercise a little bit more each time. So here you can see coming along really, really well. Very, very happy with her response. Okay, how it's lining up. Okay, it's doing this in, I call it kind of like circuit training. Okay, so you're doing this type of exercise for a few minutes, taking a break, some downtime, and then doing it again. So it's repeated several times during the day. And then the other exercise I'm moving into too is picking up objects exercise. Okay, I'm doing that as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up blending those two together. You'll see that in the video as well. So I'll be doing both together. But right now I'm just kind of working on this because this is like a higher expectation anyway. And then I'll be still working on the picking up objects exercise as a separate exercise. But I'm going to slowly start to bring these two together. Okay, so I'll just slowly bring them together instead of picking up, say, 5 objects all at once. I'll be doing this exercise and going to one expectation.